Wow, what a match that was. Just phenomenal.
I know, right? I couldn't agree less.
Yeah, but Haaland for the Sri Lankans, man. And cheers to India for winning the World Cup after 28 years.
We all heard the captain's speeches, but what impressed me most was the impact that cricket had generated throughout the generations.
I know, right? I can't believe that cricket has had a huge impact in these countries.
Exactly. Also, do you guys know the history of cricket?
No?
No.
No.
Well, then, let me tell you about it. Here is a consensus of expert opinion that cricket may have been invented during the Saxon or Norman times by children living in the hills, an area of dense woodlands and clearings in the southeast England. The first reference to cricket being played as an adult sport was in 1611, and in the same year, a dictionary defined cricket as a boy sport.
No, that's not true. Times have changed now. For example, we have an international women's team and we've had a good amount of glory from it.
Definitely, yes, the girls are doing an amazing job in the field. Okay, guys, let's get back to the history of cricket. There is also the thought that cricket might have been derived from the bowls by the intervention of batsmen trying to stop the ball from reaching its target by hitting it away.
I would like to add on to this. The village cricket had developed by the middle of the 17th century, and the first English county teams were formed in the second half of the century. As local experts from village cricket was employed as the earliest professionals. The first known game in which the teams used county names was about in the 1709.
Oh. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember now too. In the first half of the 18th century, I guess, the cricket established itself as a leading sport in London and the southeastern countries in the England. Its spread was limited by the constraints of travel, but it was slowly gaining popularity in parts of England. And as Bia spoke about the women's cricket team, it actually dated back to 1745 when the first known match was played in Surrey.
Yeah,
wow.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, also, in 1744, the first laws of cricket were written and subsequently amended in 1774 when innovations such as LBW, a third stump, the middle stump, and a maximum bat width were added. The codes were drawn up by the Star and Garter Club, whose members ultimately founded the famous Marylebone Cricket Club at Lords in 1787. MCC immediately became the custodian of the laws and has made revisions ever since then to the current
Okay.
day.
But I'm sure they didn't have inside edge and all that time, right? Ultra edge or
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
um,
technology is being developed now only, no.
yeah. Okay.
In
Yeah,
fact, rolling the ball along the ground was superseded sometime after 1760 when bowlers began to pitch the ball, and in response to that, the innovation, the straight bat replaced the old hockey stick style of bat. The Hambledon Club in Hampshire was the focal point of the game for about 30 years until the formation of MCC and the opening of Lord's Cricket Ground in 1787.
oh,
so it was just like adaptation in a sense, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
I guess.
Very interesting to know these facts. Also, do you guys know that cricket was introduced to North America via the English colonies as early as the 17th century? And in the 18th century, it arrived in other parts of the globe. It was introduced to the West Indies by colonists and to India by British East India Company mariners. It arrived in Australia almost as soon as colonization began in 1788, and the sport reached New Zealand and South Africa in early years of the 19th century. This is how cricket came to other countries and now is perhaps the most famous and favorite sport for all.
Wow, that's
Okay,
actually
guys.
great to hear.
That's actually pretty nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
yeah.
actually, the time came up on to 3:45. I don't think we can stay like more, right? We have to leave. We have
Yeah.
tuition.
Times are ticking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even I
Okay,
have to go.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.